In this video, the media claps back and blast Mark Golding. And former PNP MP and media journalist Lloyd B. Smith blast Mark Golding's comment about the media being bought out. Let's get into all this political drama. So this is a follow-up video to the one we previously uploaded. Jamaica's media is biased against the PNP. Say what now? Mark Golding just dropped a political bombshell, and now the Press Association of Jamaica is left scratching their heads like, big man, where's the proof? But hold on, was this just a frustrated outburst, or is there some deeper political chess at play here? Buckle up, because this one is straight out of a Netflix drama series. Stick around, because by the end of this video, you might just see the Jamaican media in a whole new light. Let's break it down. Alright, let's set the scene. So picture this. Mark Golding, leader of the People's National Party PNP, is in Hartford, Connecticut, addressing supporters. Instead of the usual rally talk, he throws out a wild accusation. He claims the Jamaica media is basically in the JLP's back pocket. Yep, Golding says the press is working against the PNP, making it nearly impossible for them to win the next election. Now, this ain't just some idle complaint. The media plays a massive role in shaping public opinion. So if what Golding is saying is true, it's a huge problem for democracy. But here's the twist. President of the Press Association of Jamaica, PAJ, Dashan Hendricks, hears this and goes, wait, what? He's baffled, confused, probably checking his WhatsApp messages like, did I miss something? But here's where things start to get spicy. Is there a hidden hand influencing Jamaican media behind the scenes? Do you think Mark Golding is exposed or just frustrated? Is the Jamaican media really biased? Or is this straight political deflection? Drop your thoughts below. The political firestorm ignites. Now, this is where the political theater goes full drama mode. Now, in a country where political bias and corruption are already hot topics, Mark Golding's comments lit the political fuse, and the backlash came swiftly. The moment this statement hit the airwaves, political analysts start chiming in. Dr. Nadine Spence came out swinging, known for her no-nonsense takes, waste no time in shutting this down. She says Golding's statement isn't just untrue, it's giving major "we already lost the next election" energy and the mindset of a man already waving the white flag of defeat. Rough.
When you are confident, you don't complain. You acknowledge where the difficulties are. And it wouldn't be the first time that we've heard a party leader say it's going to be difficult, or say to their supporters it's not going to be easy. But this was not said in the same way and in the same tone. He really was complaining. And he was complaining from a very defeated place. He was coming from a place of feeling that he was wronged and that he's being set up on and being marginalized in a way that the JLP is not being. And we have to be honest about it and say that he said something that were also blatantly untrue. I mean, the PNP has dominated the news cycle. I remember when I was at a particular news station, the PNP dominated the news cycle.
Then comes Lloyd B. Smith. Now, let's talk about former PNP MP and veteran journalist Lloyd B. Smith. If anyone would have Golding's back on this, it would be him, right? Wrong. Lloyd goes full scorched earth, saying Golding needs to apologize. He even suggests the statement reeks of desperation. Imagine that, one of your own former MPs calling you out like that. Painful, right?
If you look at the history of media and politics in Jamaica, as far back as one can go, this is par for the course. Most political parties, when it suits amongst them have launched various attacks against the media. I think in this case, though, Mr. Golding needs to apologize, and I tell you why. As was pointed out by Lenina a while ago, he ought not to have made such a statement in another country, especially a country such as the United States, where we know what's happening there now. Secondly, he was overly, you can't make such a sweeping statement. If he had said some persons or some media, one could perhaps understand, but for him to make this sweeping statement that the media has been bought out, it's most regrettable, and it covers all of us. It is a self-defeating statement, because if at this stage, when according to the polls, although there has been some amount of decrease in the PNP's overall fortunes as well as himself, but there is still some kind of positive trajectory and all the everything is put together. Why then would he want to make it look as if the PNP and himself are in a state of desperation? Because that is how it sounded to me. And that is unfortunate. Go out and do the work, go out on the hustings and do what you have to do. This statement, I think, suggests as if you're almost throwing in the towel or about to throw in the towel.
But here's the million-dollar question. Is the media really unbiased? Let's not forget, Jamaica's media landscape has always been accused of playing both sides, depending on which party is in power. Nationwide News has been accused of having JLP leanings, while the Gleaner and Observer face their own allegations of leaning towards the PNP at different points in time. So is Mark Golding crying wolf, or is this a legitimate call out that nobody wants to talk about? But wait, was this a political strategy? No, before we write off Golding as just frustrated, let's ask the real question. Was this a calculated move? Let's be real, Jamaican politics is all about perception. Could Golding be trying to rally the PNP base, paint the JLP as a manipulative force, and set up a them versus us battle heading into election season? If so, this might actually be 4D chess, or it could just be a disastrous PR move. You decide. What if both parties are pulling the media strings behind the scenes? JLP versus PNP. Which party really controls the media in Jamaica? Or is it all conspiracy theories? Drop your party affiliation and let's settle this once and for all in the comments, and let's start the things them. The press claps back. Dashan Hendricks doesn't hold back. He says there's zero evidence to back up Golding's claim. The media isn't in anyone's pocket.
I would find it really and truly egregious if there is any belief among any government or opposition that a media landscape in Jamaica, as diverse as we are, can be bought out. I don't know how you buy out the media in Jamaica. We're too diverse, we're too independent. If you buy one, everybody gonna know. If you buy all, everybody gonna know. So I understand that. The accusation that the government has bought out the media is among is a pattern that we're seeing in the political landscape, where both not just the opposition, but both major political parties increasingly resorting to undermining the media credibility when coverage doesn't align with their interests.
But let's ask the million-dollar question. Do Jamaicans actually believe that? Trust in the media is shaky worldwide, and in Jamaica, people already feel like some journalists are friends of the system, more like agents of the system. So while Golding may not have proof, is he tapping into a real sentiment? No, let's break it down like a real political analyst. Mark Golding's comments might sound like the cry of a losing politician. But in the age of fake news and media manipulation, should we really dismiss him so easily? Here's the harsh reality. Politicians have always tried to influence the media, whether through money, connections, or favors. But what's ironic is that the same media houses now dragging Golding through the mud are the same ones that would have been singing his praises if the tables were turned. So maybe, just maybe, the opposition leader's frustration isn't completely baseless. The question is, will Mark Golding double down on his claim, or will he fold under pressure? What's next for the PNP? Here's the reality. If the PNP is struggling to get their message across, is the media really to blame? Or is it that their communication strategy just isn't hitting the way they want it to? Because if the people aren't buying what you're selling, the problem might not be the store, it might be the product. And what about the JLP? Meanwhile, over at JLP headquarters, you just know they're sipping their tea, watching this unfold like a reality show. The JLP doesn't even need to respond. Golding is getting dragged by commentators on both sides. Mark Golding say the media sell out, but if the PNP message now resonate, who's really to blame? Is it the media or the PNP communication strategy? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Here's a highlight of the summary and key points. Mark Golding claims the Jamaican media is biased against the PNP. PAJ President Dashan Hendricks is completely baffled by the accusation. Political analyst Dr. Nadine Spence says Golding's statement reflects a defeated mindset. Lloyd B. Smith, former PNP MP, says Golding sounds desperate and should apologize. The big question is Golding exposing real bias, or is this just political strategy gone wrong? So what do you think? Is Mark Golding onto something, or is this just political deflection? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if you love deep political breakdowns, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. We're diving into all the drama all the time. Until next time, stay informed, stay engaged, and stay entertained. Is Mark Golding exposing a secret JLP and media mafia, or is this just another political excuse? If you feel like something fishy agwan, comment cover up in the comment section. Me I prove to you once and for all, say what Mark Golding say is a fallacy. We live in the social media age where mainstream media is no longer as relevant or has the power that it once did in the not so distant past. Zin, social media run things now. We proved that during the Trump election, YouTube got more streams than every mainstream media in America during the 2024 American election, because more people were listening to YouTube political bloggers or political commentators on YouTube. Most people stop watch and listen to mainstream media outlets. So if Mark Golding wanted to publicize what him claim say the media outlet put out on a Saturday, you take that news coverage or that news article and you use all of your social media platforms and you highlight it, and all of your PNP MPs them when your party them are gonna publish it on their social media platforms as well. And whatsoever we're in that news article will reach your PNP supporters. It will reach the masses. So what you complain about don't make no sense. That's why me have to question the intelligence of the PNP supporters them where I come in my comment section and I defend your foolishness. As social media run things now, mainstream media outlets not relevant like that again. Don't make these politicians trick you know. You have big YouTube podcasters like Joe Rogan station them in America where for them numbers in terms of streaming I do more than every mainstream media outlet in America. Learn that at the age where we in. So let me tell you say when Mark Golding attack is outdated, up to time yet. Social media podcasts are one of the biggest reasons why Trump won the election. Trump make a front row seat for every White House press conference meeting. The front row belongs to the biggest social media political commentators in America. And the mainstream cable outlet, big station them, multi-billion and trillion-dollar station them are sitting behind the social media podcasters. Learn that uno have outdated information and uno party or practice outdated political maneuvers and political strategies. It is outdated. Marky G, you don't know fight yet. In America, the only mainstream news network cable station that support Trump is Fox News. Everybody else support Democrats. Your ABC, your NBC, your MSNBC, CBS, CNN, BBC, you name it, 99% of all mainstream media outlets in America supported Democrats. So, Marky G, you don't know fight yet. You're just not ready for leadership position. You're not ready to become prime minister. You're not ready. You don't have that it factor there. Some people have it and some people don't. You not have it, and that is in my opinion. That is based off my assessment of how me observe you, how you move and how you talk. It's like you are being forced into this position to become prime minister, but you're not ready. And despite all of that media fight which Trump get, the man come win landslide victorious election win. Uno say the Jamaican media bias. If you think the PAJ sell out, reply with media wagonness in the comment section. If you think Mark Golding a chat foolish, reply with PNP scared in the comment section. The reason why Mark Golding come out and cry foul against the media outlets, say they are biased, is because the PNP's communication strategy is weak. The communication from the PNP is not reaching the people. It is not translating to the people where they want to reach. So when their messaging is failing, the only excuse or the next best thing to do is come out and blame the media. But their communication is weak. It now come across and reach the people in the way how it should. And I think the reason for that is because the PNP or the Mark Golding led faction of the PNP is not genuine or sincere. That's why it not translate to the people. Hence, you see him come out and say, oh, at the JLP, buy out the media as the perfect excuse. But over here, so, we not gullible. We not buy them things and we not run with them things there. We're going to analyze what you say and we're going to break it down. So, to all my Jamaicans who are PNP supporters, who love call me JLP blogger when me criticize on a party, one I go say about Lloyd B. Smith, who is a big former PNP MP of the People's National Party. He was very critical of Mark Golding, where a lot of Jamaicans who lack critical thinking skills don't understand is what it means to take a neutral stance and be completely objective. You don't understand objectivity. I do not support the JLP and I do not support the PNP. Not every Jamaican is going to be a fan of either of your two major political parties. So somebody like me, where me no pick no side, you know what that mean? Me I go criticize and be critical in my analysis of your favorite political parties and your favorite politicians. Mark Golding come out and make a statement where I think was very inappropriate, cause it sound like in throwing the towel, in give up, in concede defeat, and not just to me alone, to a lot of people, including Lloyd B. Smith. This is not one of your favorite political echo chambers. I will not cater to your confirmation biases. I will not subject this channel to your political ideologies or your political agendas. You see, women I do not want the wrong people that must subscribe to my channel who don't understand my channel, or somebody will watch one video from my channel for the first time and feel like they know what my channel is about. So when PNP supporters are call me JLP bloggers and JLP supporters are call me PNP blogger, me actually know me I do something good. Me actually know me I do something right. People who follow politics, who no come across as who no lack basic common sense, who no come across as somebody who can't reason with, who no come across as being very unintelligent, like nobody enough to criticize who no leader or who no party. I wanna come from a modern times we live in. You see that olden days style of politics there we wanna used to, and where Mr. Mark Golding still a practice. It is outdated. You have to come to it and make we know exactly what you are gonna do. Let we the people decide who is the better choice to run Jamaica. You talk, you make Mark Golding talk to you like you dunce and illiterate. Like you don't have no sense. You cannot steal a man manifesto and then you go implement it like a your own. We are gonna know see a Marky G one you steal. We have digital receipts where it was said which PNP rally, which location in a Jamaica it was said. When I talk about steal what? Wanna make politicians chat garbage like that all the time and get away with it. I wanna make them feel like we don't have no sense. That type of politics is outdated at 2025 now. Mark Golding say vaguely no winner. Oh, me did say something already and the JLP did steal it. Bro, I need specificity. Tell me the exact plan where you attack and the JLP did steal it, car you can't throw out something like that so vague and me supposed to believe it and run with it. I am not that gullible like the blind political sheep where I go accept what you say without question. Me no follow nobody blindly. That's why me follow myself. Vaguely throw something like that into thin air without no specific context as to which plan exactly you attack. When you did say that, where you did say it, where is the digital video or audio visual receipt? If you say seat, we did say this, round one part, round one place there so, and fast forward to 2025, see the JLP them come use it here. Those are the type of receipts when me want to see. And if you cannot provide the evidence, the proof, or the PNP supporters them cannot come up with it either, it just simply means Mark Golding is coming up with the perfect excuse for absolving himself. If he lose the election, he can say, well, you can see, then they already a fight with and they buy out and own the whole of media and we couldn't do nothing, blah blah blah. One person writing at the comment on the last video say, how me not talk about Andrew Holness corruption. Go check out videos when me doing at the past. I have always been critical and call out Andrew pan his corruption. But that video when me do, but Marky G I call out the media outlet them say them bias against the PNP. It was all about Mark Golding's utterance. Me not even business about the JLP at that point because when Mark Golding say he shouldn't say it. Well, let me not say that. Him must know why him say it. Me not think it was a good idea or a good move, but whoever advise him or who having ears, them must know why them pull a stunt or a try a strategy like that. So to all my PNP supporters where I support where Mark Golding say, una come out in the defense and I agree with him out of pure feelings and emotion, just know this. You see your little feelings and your little emotions where you run off that can't win election. See you in the next one. One love, Jamaica.